All right, back one more time. So this is from this weekend's King of the Court. I just clipped a few gameplays just so we could talk through them, talk about what happened. I'll go through one win and also one loss. All right, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And we also finished on top 10%. And I'll show you some of the players I added to my team on this past weekend as well, just to improve my team just a little bit more. Y'all let me know if you're still playing 2K or not, or if you're on Madden, college football, or you ready for or you getting ready for 2K26. So right here we're up by 2, and this was a good game here. All right. So number one, I do have a few GOAT cards I added to my team. All right. See the boy Penny right there? Yes, sir. He got him for 9,000 MT. All right. But this was a pretty good game. All right. I don't think I played bad in this game. But I did make some bad decisions, as you can see right there. All right. And that's one thing I hope in 2K26 to take away the whole delay when you're passing the ball too. All right. Because sometimes they don't let you pass the ball when you want to. Like there's almost like a 1 to 2 second delay, and that's different between making a shot and having a turnover. All right. So hopefully that'll be something that they'll change. And right there we foul. All right. And let's see what happened here. I think they missed the free throw. Yeah, they missed it pretty bad. I don't know what happened there. But Clay, he went ahead and got the dunk here. All right. So this game was relatively close. I mean, it wasn't a blowout. I think my biggest win this weekend was probably about like 10, maybe 15. And then my biggest loss was about 20 points. And whoever I played, I think it was the last game I played, I mean, they hit everything. So, like, even though I was pressing up against them, they just kept hitting the step back and just shooting right over me. Even though I knew they were getting ready to shoot, I would jump and nothing would happen, all right? But hey, sometimes that happens, okay? So here, we're up by 4. Good pass there, all right? Paulo, boom, all right? So it's 57 to 51, okay? And they actually had Yao Ming and they had Wemby as well. And I think this is probably my first time, I think, really using 100 overall Alonzo Mourning. All right, so he played good defense there, but right there, AD come in, gets the rebound. So right there, should have been a box out, right? Get the rebound, and he don't give up the easy dunk there, right? So. So right there, I missed 2 shots in a row. So I missed the 3, then I also missed the mid-range as well, okay? Which was pretty frustrating, to say the least, all right? And like that's the thing with 2K, they said next year there's gonna be no RNG in shooting. We'll see how true that is once you start playing online and also playing on a higher difficulty, okay? So right here we get the switch, and yeah, we did a good job here. We just posted them all with Mutombo. Got the point. So now it's 59 to 53. All right. And of course, you know, he's going to go to Wemby. But Alonzo Mourning did a good job of holding his own. Okay. And that was one thing I did like about this game was that my defense show. So right there, I put him in position. Bam, he gets the steal. All right. So pretty much from there, I mean, that's pretty much the game. See what else happened. I don't think nothing too crazy happened after that. Got another steal. So yeah, we end up winning this game here, all right? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the second game that we played, and we actually lost that game. Without kind of going to why I lost that game, and once again just came back down to shot making. And I was pretty frustrated with myself, to be honest, because I felt like this was a game I probably should have won, but I didn't. All right, so here. We're down by 6 points, and man, this player right here was really good too. They did like this really weird like press scheme, and my players for some reason, I don't know, sometimes they just couldn't adjust to it quick enough. All right, but I think this was the player I was telling you that was just, man, they were shooting everything. They were doing like the plays on the double screen, so you can see it there, another screen there. So we contested that time. But man, they were hitting everything with Nate Thurman. I was like, man, I didn't realize Nate Thurman was that good. So right there, I took a contested shot. I mean, still open, right? but I didn't make it. So for me, I have to make sure I start greening my shots. Okay, so right here, penny. I don't think he scored right there. So we get the steal there. All right, there, I take another shot with Larry Bird, and I miss again. All right. So we're still down by 6, but man, like I said, this Nate Thurman card, I think he was on the Ascension board last season, and I know I didn't get him. I wish I did. And then right there, there's a missed dunk. So that's more points coming off the board. So right there, nice pass, but we get the block with Larry Bird. All right, finally get a 3 there with Larry Bird. They go to double screen play again, which he did. So I reached there. But there was one shot he hit with Tim Duncan, that they hit with Tim Duncan. And I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty mad about it. Because I had played perfect defense, I switched it perfectly, and Tim Duncan just caught the ball and just shot right over me. So right there, wide open, miss. So I actually had Michael Jordan open too, but I decided to try and pull it with Larry Bird and Nate Thurman. Now that was one he missed. He made a lot more than he missed with Nate Thurman. I'll just put it that way, all right? So right there, open again, and another miss, all right? So that's 6 points right there that is not on the board. So as you can imagine, yeah, I'm pretty frustrated with myself, all right? But, I mean, the game isn't over. And then right there, he makes a nice little slip play to Penny. And I think that's a hard part for me right there, because I probably should have switched just so I didn't give up that easy shot. But I didn't, and then that was an easy point right there. Bad take. I didn't get a dunk animation, and I get blocked. Like I said, they were just shooting everything, all right? Okay, so right there I'm open with Michael Jordan, so I hit that one, all right? So it's 48 to 53. So I still have a chance. I mean, the game isn't over yet. Shoots that one, so that one was a bad shot there. Okay, so right there, we open, bam, hit that one. So now it's 53 to 51. But this was right here, I just, for whatever reason, Michael Jordan just stopped. He didn't hit him. All right. And I shoot that one. And I know why I missed that one, because I was still moving. So on certain shots, you have to make sure that your feet are still set before you shoot. All right. And that's pretty much the game. But yeah, there was one play, and maybe it was in the third quarter. But yeah. All right, so I ended up losing that game, all right? But I did get 100 overall pack, all right, which is an option pack, and I'll open that in my next video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we are out.